that I am the true Hebrew, the people of God.
What was a mind-blowing experience?
That I found out that I am Negro, therefore I'm part of the Igbo tribe, therefore I am the original family of, original God's people, the Israelites, the Hebrews that God set apart from everybody on earth, gave us land.
My people haters up in Christianity church since a baby. Born up in that sin, but they ain't know that's how they raised me. They got lied to, then passed the lie to the baby. The devil made me quote that lie like it was thrown from Brady. Pastor worrying about his Mercedes. You gon' get blessed without the law and up in Hades. Go and read 1 John 3:22. Proverbs 28:9, the precept it too. Put on that dress, you a queen, you a lady. Wrap up your head, you a secret like the 80s. Matter of fact, you the apple of his eye. If he ain't trying to save your soul, let him fly. I'm a king, but I'm a servant to the Father. Get on my knees, I kiss my hands like it's his feet. Keeping commandments, they like what happened to me. I was blind, Carl, now I can see. He woke us up, he touched me and he touched Bree. But Reba Root 228, that really did it. We was crying at the table, I admit it. Go repent, we gotta ask him for forgiveness. For our sins and our ancestors too. Ye have not chosen me, I chosen you. We need to go out in the world, better fruit. 3 John 1:4, tell me what it do to you. It's Sunday morning, missing my mama sing. For the Father, I give up everything. And still my mama, I'm an honor, I'm a king. If you ain't strong, don't you jump up in this ring. I will pour out my spirit on all flesh. And your sons and daughters, they gon' prophesy. Hey, that scripture right here, right in your eyes. You know I love you, I just want my people right. 80 years old, you still call yourself a color. If I don't tell you who you is, I ain't your brother. In them churches, they be screaming hallelujah. But they will tell you that you from the tribe of Judah.
You black people that was stolen from Africa to America, that you don't know who you are. But you are the children of Yahweh, the children of Israel. And I'm telling you, you have to come back to your homeland, here to Zion, to Jerusalem, because us the Gentiles, we do need you. We need you to come and pray because you are our saviors. You're the one that was chosen by Yahweh to live in this land, not the Jewish people, it's you.
Isaiah.
Modern day Moses. Modern day Moses. Your bloodline made it through that slavery. We made it through the waters as a baby. Your bloodline made it through that persecution. You made it through the waters, he know you the future. Covered in the ark, cause he know he gon' use you. Grew up around sin, Aki on the usual. Then we see the affliction of the people. It'll make you kill a man, all the evil. Who made you a judge? Your own people mad, but we do it out of love. We gon' speak the truth, cause they came from up above. Flee from the crowd, y'all tired of armor hook. Brought to a people that serve the eagle. When the water's given to another people. We the modern day Moses. Made it out the waters, no mistake, we was chosen. Modern day Moses.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Every election. So now, because they can't beat me, they got to do this smear campaign to convince public opinion that I'm bad for them.
So you said 2 elections. You were first elected in 2021?
No, 2013 was my first election for trustee. I was a trustee. I sat where they are.
Right.
That's why I know the law.
Council.
Yes.
Elected mayor 2021.
Yes.
Terms 4 years?
Yes.
Okay. Plans of running for re-election?
I'm running for both my seats. And I'm going to win them.
So, and when is the election for Thornton Township?
2025.
So those elections at the same time?
They are.
Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
I could not be here breathing and be comfortable if I was really as bad as they was making it. You know, nobody could be around me. So for me to be this calm, I must have some kind of inner peace. And my inner peace is knowing that once everybody take the time to really see what type of person I am, you'd be surprised that I stuck around this long. I have to make the life that I do live as happy as I can and try to do the best with what I have. You know, live the best life I can live, be as happy as I can be. Nothing is perfect for anybody. I don't know.
Boys, I swear I think I figured it out. You know why they don't want us redneck brothers and sisters and the hood brothers and sisters getting along? You know why? Because we'd be unstoppable. I'm telling you right now, we would shut shit down.
Yes, yes, yes. We will shut shit down, y'all. Well, I hear my washing machine in the background, y'all. All that time I had to prepare and I still ain't cut it off. Blessings to you. I had a pre-live. Y'all know I like that Hebrew music. If y'all understand, please take the time to listen to the lyrics. It's not just hip-hop. You know, there's been a lot of changes going on in the music industry, and I do think it's time that righteous music is going to take its stand. So I'm a big fan of righteous music and my Hebrew brothers, so shout out to them and the messages that they put out there, and a lot of that you can research. Okay, so we're here today because Thornton has a board meeting. Okay, the board meeting started at 6:30 Illinois time and at 7:30 my time, so we have about a half an hour. My actual plan was to do a deep dive into Dolton and Thornton. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. You know, do a few deep dives, kind of double back on some things, you know, just keep y'all up to date about what we've been talking about on this channel. But I do want to start off with, first, hit the like button. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here with me. I know you could be anywhere. Also, I'm going to send a shout out to Critical Smoker, because I do believe we may use his stream to catch the meeting that's happening today. But we're going to play this first because, you know, we're going to start with a little update. You know, we got to poke around with Tiffany Henyard. And as she said, I'm a sue. So she did file a lawsuit a couple of weeks ago to the Dolton trustees in the Park District because of them having a meeting there. So we're going to just give you guys an update. Let's get it.
Dolton's mayor took legal action, filing a lawsuit against the majority of trustees and the Park District. Henyard was in court today with trustee Andrew Holmes, also part of that lawsuit. Among other things, Tiffany Henyard was asking for Village Hall to be the primary place for conducting village business, but a Cook County Chancery judge disagreed, saying the space not large enough. Residents have complained about barricades, street closures, and inadequate space at board meetings. Last month, the Attorney General's office said the village violated the Open Meetings Act. The attorney for the majority of trustees said meetings were moved to the Park District to make them convenient and open to the public.
They filed the complaint, not the lawyers, the people of Dolton. So this is all about the people of Dolton, how they've been wronged and how the trustees are trying to make it right.
A judge also rejected Henyard's request to void much of the business approved at that October 7th meeting. They didn't speak, but their attorney did.
The mayor has always been clear about one thing, that the people.
Yo, look at this Moses. You see, that's why he a conflict of interest. Look at this guy trying to be everywhere.
Of the village of Dolton deserves to know where their businesses will be conducted.
Dolton's mayor took legal action, filing a lawsuit against the majority of trustees and the Park District. Henyard was in court today with trustee Andrew Holmes, also part of that lawsuit. Among other things, Tiffany Henyard was asking for Village Hall to be the primary place for conducting village business.
Where their businesses will be conducted.
All right, so that was a replay. So basically, she lost, and shout out to the residents. I know one of the residents who initiated that petition was Dan, and I think 3 or 4 other residents as well, named and unnamed. So they're putting in that work, okay? And they obviously see it's not the trustees that's only fighting against this monster. So we just wanted to highlight her L. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know they can't fit in that little old building. Most recently, I think someone traveled out to Dolton and they were out there trolling Dolton. I can't be mad at them, honestly, because when I went there and I looked at the town hall, I couldn't believe how small it was, honestly. It really surprised me. The building was so small. So I know they can't house the number of residents that wants to attend, no matter when they started to want to attend. So the trustees are doing a good job keeping their foot on Tiffany neck. So as we talk about the Dolton trustees, we want to highlight them in this broadcast because we are well-rounded and I really support the efforts of what they're doing. Shout to the Dolton. No, this is definitely shout out to Kiana Belcher. She was not playing with Tiffany. She was not playing with Tiffany, or she was not playing with Keith Freeman. You remember when she went in there and she asked them direct questions about the cars that were sold, the contracts, where are them? Where are they? I think I do have that clip. I think, how long is it? Maybe, let me don't start something. I got the clip. I do got the clip. Hold on 1 second. I do have the clip, but with that goes to say this car right here, because I just got the car on the screen. I started looking for the clip. Shout out to Miss Sherry Hetcher. Shout out to Dolton residents who's also a primary support. And I'm going to show you some pictures that they have put into Dolton politics because they also opened up their election center. But before that, this is the alleged truck that's being confiscated. Okay, does it look familiar? Tiffany jumping out of that truck like, not no more. Okay, it says last one. I'm going to bed. Bye-bye, Durango. So shout out to Sherry Hetcher, definitely for keeping everybody posted and also keeping her foot on Tiffany neck. And I love this update because I'm still keeping my eyes on and doing my little investigation in regards to possible cars being exchanged between Dolton and Phoenix. Now that's allegedly. As you know that we had a tipster that gave us a tip, something to look at. So we're going to keep our eye on that. So that was an amazing update. All right. So I also want to show you guys some pictures of the trustees' election location, the election center. So shout out to all the amazing trustees. We're going to go through the pictures. I just want to show you guys, if you're not part of adults in politics, I know everybody's not. Some people are. Shout out to you guys. I've been a good girl. Trustee T. Brown. She's doing amazing. She always do an amazing job. If you look at a lot of the videos that she's in, when you do a review of these crazy, manic, contentious meetings, she's always cool, calm, collective, to the point, unbothered. That's somebody who I look up to be able to do that. She'd be like, okay, what do you think about this? So I appreciate her stance and the way, she does stay on her position professionally and as well as being on Tiffany butts. Okay. All right. I don't remember. I think this is Thelma. Please tell me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember people's name. I don't know these individuals, but since I've been, reporting on Dolton, I think these are some of the individual names. So let me know if I'm wrong. Shout out. So this is I just said her name. Let me get I just said her name. Hold on 1 second. Sherry. I couldn't get it out. Shout out to Miss Sherry as well, and the clerk. Shout out to you guys. This is a beautiful big center. Okay, they're getting the job done. So if you guys need to go down there and get information, I don't know, talk to them about some things, I think that's the best location. We share a lot of information. So if it's some things that you catch on here and you want to talk to them about, ask them some questions. So I just want to continue to show you some beautiful pictures because they've been showing up and showing out. I haven't reported on them. I also have another update. But one of the questions was, they asked, what happened to Hinyard? Okay, re-election lunch party. If you go onto her page, I think I'm going to go look onto her page real quick. I was reviewing some videos from last night, Clean House 2025. This is A.K. Coleman. He looked like the guy who does those videos too. Guys, y'all know I know some content creators because I kind of see some, but I don't know everybody. But he looked like that content creator. Okay, I was reviewing some videos from last night, Clean House 2025 lunch party, and it looks like you all had a great time. The venue was packed, which is a positive sign that the community fully supports Clean House 2025. However, I'd like to know who attended Tiffany's coming out party. I expected she would have posted a video by now. I assume that not enough people showed up, which explains why she has not. And that's what I noticed too, because y'all know I'd be creeping. Yes, sir. So I was looking myself. I was like, wait a minute. Y'all know what I do. So I was like, where her videos at? And she may have not had the turnout. I'm gonna creep onto her IG page. This was her latest post, November 15th. And and that was the post about her event. Let me go to this thing. It was November 16th. All right, it didn't say no. This is all corny. Let me show y'all her I guess her landing page. Typical Tiffany, so bland. Hold on a second. Is that it? Yeah. Basically, this is her landing page. It was on the 16th, and we don't have any updates on it yet. Okay. Let me see. Can I creep a little bit? We still have time before the meeting start, but let me see something. Let me see how she doing on Instagram, because you know she like to be on Instagram. So let me see if she posted anything on Instagram. I'm creeping. Give me a second, y'all. Also, I have a link. I have a link inside of the chat. So if you guys want to do a Q&A afterwards, y'all can. Y'all can ask me anything. I just ask for y'all to be respectful. You know, we talk like adults. I know people don't agree with a lot of things that has been going on. So if people want to speak their piece, I don't mind that. Or you can talk about anything. So we'll do that. I do want to respond to a question that someone asked me. So this is it on her page. I went on IG, not much going on. Let's go to IG. Let's see if she actually posted anything. Want to keep an eye. We creeping on her. Usually, you know, she loud and boisterous. Telling what happened. Like, hey, with the camera in her face. Hey, y'all, it's Superman. The hell wrong with her voice? I know I ain't got the best voice, but baby, you be crackling. So let's see. This was 8 weeks ago. This is when she was up there singing that reckless song. So that's the update on Tiffany's coming out event. But we already know that she is running for mayor. So I do want to add someone to the screen because we had, well, not me, she, what is her? Cassandra. Now you remember, guys, that I talked about who was running for Dolton and Thornton. I did that long live. So we're going to upload those and we're going to add some clips to that this week to add on to this conversation that we're having. But let's get back to Dolton politics because they were going in, and I do believe that Miss Cassandra is not making the best impression. And if you guys want to know who Cassandra is, we're gonna put her picture on the screen. She or someone made a post prior to this event of her running, and they better not have took it down. Hold on. Yeah, it was before that. It wasn't happy with her. I hope they ain't take her post down. Give me 1 second. There we go. They added so much stuff. So Jennifer Kurochki. If I'm saying it wrong, I do apologize. Anyone on this forum who know who this woman is, look like Tiffany has her a plant in the mix. Okay, so I believe, or from what we're seeing here, and it's not the first time I heard this, they believe that Miss Cassandra Hobson Jordan is a plant. I'm not sure what she is, but I do know that she did say she was going to run for mayor. So we have to check, because I haven't seen anyone verify that she actually submit her paperwork for her to be submitted. We did see Henry there. We did see House. We showed the last meeting, House and Brittany. Oh, I'm not Brittany. Yeah, Brittany and Belch over there clowning, having fun while they was, signing up. But we haven't seen her, and she's pretty low key. So the only thing that we do have is when she went to a Thornton meeting a couple of months ago. When we upload the flashback and then the add-on, you're going to see that. But this is what was really like, okay, this is not going to be good. She didn't leave the best impression. So it started off with, I want to hear her talk, because she came in and she was talking crap. Give me 1 second. It says, don't let her split the vote. Exactly what I was thinking too. I thought the petition needed to be in weeks ago. Clean House 2025. So let me look at some of these comments, because here she go. Under this, Miss Sherry responded, and she updated the group and said she won't. It will be her against House. So she won't be in a primary, but she will be in an election going forward against House. So I don't know how that's going to work when she has this going on. So Cassie Jordan. Now, I don't know if this is her, but let's see. This was her response, I would assume. And it says, the record, you not letting me do anything. So she was responding to basically maybe a resident saying who's letting her run or something to that nature. And then it just went ugly. It said, then Lauren responds, it says, Cassie, your grandma is spot on like Tiffany 2.0. They started gunning at her. All I can do is just sit back and say, whoa, you are blowing your chances at this point. So she got a little spicy, and then I think she got quiet, and then people started agreeing. It says Cassie Jordan got to bed. We not voting for you. We not voting for you. So we're going to do an update on what we already talked about. I'm glad someone brought this back up, at the end of the day, because you don't want to be surprised. I mean, I don't know what type of footing she's making, but allegedly she's running. So this is something that we want to verify, by way of the election commission. We could do that. That's pretty simple. Shout out, and I got another update too to Dolton. Who was it? No, actually, it is Munster, Indiana. I got an update for you guys if y'all watched the last live. So basically, they ate her alive. They're not comfortable with her, and I don't know how well she's going to do. But you know how I am. I'm going to always share everything. So I'm going to keep you posted on what's going on with her, as well as, what's going on the person she's running with. And his name is Denasha Lee Harris. I'm going to let me find his picture. Okay. Ooh, God be the glory. I got it right there. It was a flyer that they put out a while ago. Ooh, that is so nice. I got it ready. All right. So this is the flyer they put out a few months ago. And bear with me. So he's running for trustee allegedly. So these are the things we need to verify. Let me see, can I verify before we do our next live? I think everything is running pretty smooth out there right now, because people are like, I'm not going to jail. I'm just doing my job. So a freedom of information request will do. But trustee D. Nashley Harrison. Now, what I can tell you about this gentleman, he do have a podcast on YouTube, and it's like a variety of art of people who go up there and podcast. I haven't paid attention, but the one podcast that I heard him talk, I think I shared with you guys. He sounded pretty reasonable, but I don't know him per se, and I haven't heard anything else with him coming out with. Is he actually running? What is his stance? How he feel about the past? What is the present and the future? So you guys got to keep your eye out for these two. But if we're saying it right now, they are not feeling them. Okay. And that's all I can say. I don't think you should have came out like that, ma'am. Christopher Oliver. Hey, Grace, seems the trustees are putting the screw to Miss Tiffy. Her reelection party was probably not a party, but a repass. She's pretty much, I agree, Christopher. She's pretty much done, but she's gonna keep fighting. She's one of them hood rats that be on the floor like kicking and screaming, literally getting pounced on. But we're gonna see how it ends. That was Lacey Hot Rod SUV. Was that the one that he was chauffeuring her around? Is that the one that he chased Jedediah in? You know what I'm saying? I'm always keep it real. Was that the truck? Anyway, we glad that he's out of the picture. But we do got to keep our eye on Mr. Ronnie Bird. So that's going to be in one of our deep dives that comes up. We got a lot of topics to hit. I made my list and I'm checking it twice and we're going to run it down. Okay. I'm going to make sure that I keep you guys informed, entertained, and just keep things cool. Keep the conversation open. So that was those two. We still got a few more minutes. We talked about the repo. Now, I also wanted to talk about a little update before we get into this is who I wanted to show you guys. Now, at the trustees grand opening, they had a picture of a gentleman named Mr. Napoleon Harris. I also talked about Napoleon Harris on that live that I did. Is that him? It looked just like him. Don't that look like him? On the live that I did, I have a picture. Yeah, that's him. He look a little older now. But the live that I did about who's running for election in Dolton and Thornton, and I found out some information about him. I just put out the transparent, whatever I find. So we're gonna do a recap on Napoleon Harris. It's not Harris' son, it's Harris, okay? And he is the Illinois state senator. He is an Illinois state senator, okay? This is Napoleon Harris the third. Okay, we're gonna pull up his stuff. I think I went over this already, but I want you guys to pay attention because allegedly, let me get myself on the screen. Allegedly, Tiffany mentioned him. Wait a minute. Ain't no party like a Tiffany party because a Tiffany party don't start until you do this. Okay. You remember that she mentioned allegedly that the trustees was trying to use him to sick him. Now, I remember in Thornton them talking about doing accountability board, but I don't remember hearing that in Dolton. If y'all correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I have to review the clips. So I'm just trying to keep my eye on what's going on. And I don't know if he's going to be part of the check and balance system to make sure that things going forward is better, or if he's going to be part of the catch a dog Tiffany team. We wanted to catch this dog. So we're going to keep our eye on what's his actual role. But that's what I wanted to show you guys, that it was a picture of him at the event. And he definitely got connections to Dolton, but I was thinking she mentioned that at the Thornton meeting. I think I remember. If I'm mistaken, you guys let me know if I'm wrong. Grace, we are here for you and your channel all the way from South Central LA. Woo, woo, woo. Cali. I'm scared to go out there, but you know what I'm saying? Come visit you guys. Y'all be turned up. I'm from New York, like I'm scared to go visit you guys. But you know what it is. I think you guys definitely identify with me, in my vibe. So I appreciate you, Christopher. And we know you said a hood rat when we see and hear them. and she's 100%. Only different is that she slid into a job. Exactly. And she has people supporting her. I think that has an ulterior motive. And I definitely, like I mentioned, it is to gentrify Dolton, sell Dolton out. Another update, and I don't have it right this second, but when I do the deep dive, there was something posted in Dolton that she allegedly was giving business license out. Now, I don't know. I want to go through all those posts, but she was giving business license out, and allegedly they wasn't to Dolton residents. So it's about time. And they were kind of saying, oh, they can't vote for her, this, that, and the third. So even if they can't vote for her, they probably can fund her. You see what I'm trying to? That's why y'all supposed to be getting in contact with the election board to see, who's funding her. Make sure that she's documenting who is funding her campaign correctly. We know she's a little slippery slidey, but you can't dip and dab into that. Shout out to Robert and Ty. I think those are the two that's really like digging into the Freedom of Information Act. I always got to throw them out there because they be doing their thing. So definitely keep that up. But this is what I'm saying. This is something for Chicago. Kim Foxx reflects on 8 years as Cook County State Attorney. And I'm just gonna put her on the screen because I don't know her and I didn't follow a lot of her career. But what I can say is that she's a little weird and she's a little compromised, allegedly, in my opinion. And I'm glad that she's not being reelected. I'm not out there, but in my opinion, I don't know her, but the crime has not went down. The catch and release works in some instincts, but I think the way they applied it was too broad. That's why you had a lot of people who were doing felonies that was kind of recategorized into misdemeanors, and they were catch and release. And that fell under the migration issue as well. I think once the migrants issue started getting crazy, she should have readjusted some of those. And I think that's what some people do, and I'm not going to get into parties because everybody got their own way of tricking the people. But what they would do is give you, say like, okay, this is going to stop us from locking up people with minor misdemeanors. We need to empty out the jails. But what really happens is that they apply it very differently. And because we didn't read the bill and find out everything is applied to, what happens is the crime goes up and it's not actually regulated right. So Missy, why I feel away, because personally with the Alexis Wilson situation, she was over that investigation, or she was over the units that was over that investigation. And I have tried to reach out to her about me not being able to get the information related to the investigation, and letting her ask her what was the procedures and that they went about the investigation. Everything that I mentioned prior in my other live was directed to her and also directed to Kwame Raoul, because I didn't get to where I am contacting other entities that I will keep you up to date. So we did get a response after I made her up to date about me not getting the Freedom of Information request. And then that was Fugazi. That was the Freedom of Information response that said that my request was too abundant. It was too much. So I had to modify it. Okay. So by me writing her made them respond to my Freedom of Information request related to the Alexis Wilson case. So if you guys don't know, but I'm going to update you guys because we're going to get into this article a little bit, but after I got off live with you guys, I did get a response from the Indiana Munster Police Department. I told you guys that they lied. That was originally what my live was supposed to be about, that I made a Freedom of Information request to them, and they said that he did not work there. But then today, by the blood of Jesus and the Holy Spirit, because it ain't me, something said, call, figure out, is this guy actually in Indiana and what's going on? I just wanted to see was he licensed in Indiana. So I contact the licensing board out there. They sent me to the records department, and I was made aware that he did have a new license in Indiana, and he's actively at Munster Police Academy, not academy, I do apologize, police unit out there. So With that goes to say, this is an update on Kim Foxx not doing her job and stopping a killer cop. And we're going to put the killer cop because if you guys don't know, I'm going to continue to stress to you guys that this gentleman has been involved in numerous excessive force that led to death. It wasn't just excessive force, punch you in the face and it's over. No, these people have died behind the incidents that he's behind. And Miss Kim Foxx didn't find it important enough to review what was going on with him, not even based on my inquiry, but you have to understand that some things are just gross. Some things are just gross when it comes to behavior. So with that goes to say, shout out to Kim Foxx for not running again. We're going to take that woman off of our screen. So the update is that Officer Perez is employed in Indiana, but allegedly he doesn't have any hours that he has been working. So what we're going to do is continue to stay on that kid. You know what I do. And everybody else who wants to play a role or whatever, you let me know. You can inbox me and I can definitely give you a task that will help us move forward. But it's nothing like sending out certified mails consistently to these elected officials, letting them know what's going on and showing up and showing out. So just know in the next couple of weeks or so, we will update you guys on what's going on with the Alexis Wilson case, as well as what's going on with her. So shout out to Critical Smoker. It looks like his live is starting. I'm going to put it on the screen. I want to say shout out to you. Thank you for letting me, content creators, use your live to, make our commentary off of. We don't never want to take away from what you're doing, but it looks like it's getting started and they're downstairs in Thornton. So they're in the right place and we're going to see how they show up. They should be showing up in a few minutes.
So there's a lot of things.
Because it's supposed to, let me put it on mute and just let it play. Because it's supposed to start probably at 6:30. But you see, I guess they just letting people in. Right there, you can see it's Nate Fells right there. Shout out to Nate Fells. I hope you do well on your campaign and you push, because they definitely need a new supervisor. There's another gentleman, and I have to verify that allegedly he's supposed to be running, and I'm trying to remember. Let me see. While we're watching this, I'm going to let this play for a second. And I'm going to go through my pictures because I'm trying to remember this gentleman that's supposed to be running. But I don't know if it's for mayor or it's for Thornton supervisor, because it's not too many people running for Thornton supervisor. So, no disrespect to Nate, but we got to make sure that whoever runs for Thornton supervisor have the reach and the leverage they need to capture the residents' attention. Make sure that they support him or them, whoever the candidate is. Really understand the candidate's how can I say objective, and I don't know, feel confident. That's what I'm trying to say. Feel confident. So if you guys do support Nate Fields, I don't know what he has going on, but continue to support him not only in theory but as well as in physical. Because I don't know what's his team, but you guys gonna need somebody really strong to beat Tiffany. And then I'm just saying they may just choose Nate Field on default just to get this monster out of there. They may just choose him on default just because, you know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to Nate. So that's kind of what's going on in Thornton. And let me press play and let y'all listen. I guess someone's talking while I go look for that other candidate.
Okay.
Like I said, I've had very.
We got
Like I said, I've not had any interactions with you except for that one. And I spoke to you at the pots and pans thing. And that was it. Just because I'm with somebody don't mean I'm always affiliated with those people. He gave me my start. Passed me the baton. And I do what I do.
Damn. That was the most honorable.
How are you?
about anybody. He gave you a start. You honored that.
When I met him that day, when I'm sure you've seen the video, I had 13 subscribers. Okay, shouted me out, showed me how to navigate this YouTube thing.
Think about that.
They're not here anymore. I'm here.
Think about that.
My friend Rico here. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So it's us, bro. I ain't on that shit.
I think that the honor is given where it's due. You are still here, and that's why the opportunity comes for me to apologize if it's deserving, and to say we ain't got to be best friends, but I respect the conversation and at least just focus on the fight. I have no problem with Critical Smoke. And you're right, you never done anything to redirect. I just thought I was fighting the team. That's it. So
no,
think about it.
It wasn't a team. We were all individuals.
Okay.
And all this bullshit brought us together.
Oh my God, this is Jedediah.
I heard what he said.
So now we all doing our own franchise.
I apologize.
All right, man.
Who causing trouble down there?
Day one? Hello?
Always.
It's Jedediah. Causing trouble. Damn, you can't even go to a meeting and let things be. Oh my God. You see what I'm saying, y'all? This is
All right, y'all.
I'm sorry, Critical Smoke, you got to go through that.
All right, y'all. They're kicking us out. I appreciate y'all coming by.
They canceled the
I think the
meeting.
next time I see you guys is if they have a special Thornton Township meeting or in Dolton. Thank everybody for the super chats. Appreciate everybody for the wonderful comments and everything. And I'll see you guys again.
This is what I'm about to do, y'all. We gotta let's play it. People came, we about to play this thing. We missed some stuff. Jedediah seemed to keep the smoke going. Let's play this. Obviously something happened in the pre and these people didn't show up. We're gonna play it and we're gonna get to where Jedediah come in with the mess. Why? What is going on? Why can't we be adults? Why it has to be about you? Thank God it wasn't a meeting, but you still took the opportunity to confront somebody about childish stuff. Everybody is over the age of 30 years old. We should not have the gang or group mentality so much that you have to confront somebody. When Critical Smoker, we want to listen to what he said, but it sounded like Critical Smoker never even had any words with Jedediah, but Jedediah seemed to take it upon himself to confront Critical Smoker. Why? Are we children here? Are we children here? This is how adults act, and this is what... I'm just about to go off. Let's watch this, and then we're going to get to it. If y'all want to get to a Q&A at the end, y'all are welcome. Yeah, I'm going to talk the truth here. And again, Jedediah proves that he unmasked his face. He don't even know how to just stop, just relax, just focus on the people. But I can see for right now. Let's watch this together. What the hell? It's ridiculous. Let me play the speed a little faster. I'm pretty much over it. He's never gonna learn. He's never gonna grow up. I'm sick of him.
Sorry, everybody. I was just setting up. I'm back.
I'm playing it a little fast to see what happened. Obviously, we missed the first half. You know, I was talking about some stuff. We were doing our little deep dive, but it's cool. The meeting was canceled, obviously. Trustee Gonzalez and Carmen is not playing with them. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Let me see. Let's move forward. Kind of skip through. There were a few people who showed up. Shout out to Miss Vivian. Go ahead, girl, in the crowd, catching your clips. Do what you do. I love it. Yeah, I'm trolling, but I still got love for you, girl. Let's move forward. Moving forward. Y'all can say that's childish, but she did call me out for no reason. Even though we should be on the same team, literally for Alexis. You know what I'm saying? But people can't even be adults in that manner to be like, yo, she rocking, she focused on Alexis. I'm doing this. One of the questions somebody did have was about the petition that, as I mentioned, you guys, I made the idea. She took it in maliciously, not based on being nice, in my opinion, but I said nothing. And I think they did reach the amount of signatures. Now, what is she going to do with the document? I'm not sure, because we don't communicate. Me, I'm a document type of person. I'm an entity type of person. I'm not sure what she's doing. So I will hope that we can keep our eye out on it to make sure that that petition doesn't lie flat, because you're supposed to take the petition and move it forward somewhere. So I do pray that it is moved forward. So that's the only update that I can give someone who actually asked me about what happened with that petition. They were successful, and the petition was for the skating ring idea. Okay. And they got the signatures to change the name to, I believe, Alexis Wilson Justice Center, or justice ring, whatever they decided. But as I mentioned, the petition could be there, but you don't want it to fall flat. It has to move forward. So anyway, moving forward, that's my opinion on that one. And let's see what goes. I just want to see them cancel it. Here, Tiffany, stupid self.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming out. Today, unfortunately, due to the fact that we do not have a quorum, we would not be able to proceed with our regular scheduled recording. As you guys know, we're missing 2 members, myself, the clerk, and also trustee Darlene Gray Covers, and the attorney are all present to take care of the business for the people. The other 2 trustees said that they were not coming. I waited about 15 minutes. I'll wait 2 more minutes just to see if they will come. If they do not come, we can not conduct the business. So what does that mean, residents? That's what y'all failed to realize. It wasn't going on here at Thornton Township. If the board does not show up, we are not able to pay bills. We are not able to handle the business which you coming here to get services for your light, your gas, your water, your mortgage, your rental assistance, and also burial assistance. All these things are crucial to our community, which is 17 other cities and villages. So I just want you to be aware of what's going on, not just to one side narrative which has been explained. I wish they would come to us and get our side before they go and putting out fake news, as they always have done and continue to do. I will be giving a statement this evening. I will be going live off my own platform, because I do not trust the news. I don't like the fact that they put the township. And over here, we have been doing great. When I came, I say this all the time, we had a $4.5 million deficit. That's the guy. This is under Frank Zuccarelli, the previous supervisor. Y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all didn't come out. Y'all didn't say a word when he was here. But now that I'm here, and now things are better, things are growing, things have, how can I say, changed for the better of Thornton Township. Now that you have that, it seems as though everybody wants to attack you. But when you attack with facts. Know what you're talking about. Don't attack because somebody told you something. You don't even got the facts. That's all I always say. If you want the tea, get it from me. You guys keep on listening to people that don't need to township any good, but yet y'all won't come here. We have things that educate the public. If I say thank you, education, y'all get upset. I say that for a reason. Because right now, so much misinformation out there that it saddens my heart that my people, the 17 communities, the Black and brown communities, are being hoodwinked, led astray, and you guys don't even know what's going on. So again, we have township talk here. I think it's every, is it third Thursday? No, fourth Thursday of the month, or Wednesday. Or you can look it up online, and you can come here where we educate you on what's going on in Thornton Township. We go from A to Z. We talk about your money. We talk about where you guys were before it came. We talk about where you are today. Did you know that we got surpluses of $5.4 million in the GA fund, 2.6 I believe, but I'm gonna announce this in my report because I got it already down. But we have all this right now current. We'll have no deficit in not one account. Even Highway Commission account has surplus. Every account here is doing good, but they don't report that. They don't say that. But everybody uses these words because it scares people. Transparency, accountability, all those things have been done here through a township. We have crossed our T's, dotted our I's. So if something you want to know, come and see about it. I keep telling you about it. I'm here about it. Come see about it. And that means come to township to talk. Well, we sit here and we talk to you one-on-one, and residents ask questions and they give answers, not with mess. Stop with the mess, y'all. We are the next generation. We're supposed to uplift each other, not tear each other down, which I've been seeing over the last couple of years that I've been in any type of office. I've never seen this much scrutiny. I've never seen this many black people attack other black people. I've never seen that in my life. Let alone, I am the next generation, whether you want to accept that or not. I am your supervisor and I am your mayor, whether you agree or disagree. But at the end of the day, guys, let's band together. All I can ever say is you have to reach across the aisle and make it right and talk to one another.
All this time he stood there like putty and just blinked. Just watch him. I'm sorry, he caught me in the background while I listened to her rant on with her nonsense. And I'm not going to say all of it is nonsense because I agree. There has been a lot of bickering and argument amongst black people, no one's on the same accord. But what we should highlight is the fakes and the phonies. The time is up for the scammers. Yeah, I'm cracking. You know who says that all the time, but I'm gonna have to agree with him at this point. So, Tiffany, you could use your massive manipulation by basically reflecting on what people should be doing, but you're doing the opposite. This is a gaslighter right here. This is a gaslighter right there, and you're living in opposition. So, she did mention that it's a $9 million surplus. So if it's a $9 million surplus, we should be able to see that $9 million surplus. So that's going to be part of our deep dive, guys, coming up, because we want to verify. She keeps saying $9 million surplus. We want to hit the hardcore facts with that, okay? But let's keep hearing what she got to say, because we want to get to what happened between Critical Smoker and Jedediah.
And see someone else's point of view. It can't just be your way. No, it don't work that way. Look at the Republicans. The Republicans that took over, right? So now what we got to do is Democrats. We still got to reach out and say, hey,
I'm sorry.
What can we do to work together? Because no matter what, they need 4 years. No matter how you feel about it, no matter how you voted or didn't vote. And I will say this, if you do not vote, you lose your right to complain. I don't want to hear about it. Because you have your opportunity to make that change. And I am a politician that's okay with telling you that you lose your right to complain. Because you have the opportunity to make a change, make a difference in any one of the communities that you live in, but you choose not to. You choose not to get out the house and vote.
When it comes to your local elections, it is very important for you guys to get out and vote, because they don't have an El Stapo in between or a buffer like the Electoral College. So you guys, you do pay attention to your elected officials on the state level, as well as on a county level in a town or whatever type of province you live in. So, guys, I'm just going to keep it real. That's what I do push for people to vote. You do what you need to do, what you feel is right. Everybody has their own right in that. So, but that goes to say, you do need to vote her ass out.
I have a problem with that when our ancestors, our people died for that very right. So you guys have to make it right now and believe that your voice matters. Believe that you can be the change. It's some races where people lose by 1 vote. So if you would have got out the house, you don't even know what could have been. You would just came out the house and made sure you vote. So I just leave you with that, because I really care about our community. I really care about the growth. I really care about the opportunity, but I care most about us working together. And that's the part of Tiffany here that they don't show. If many people in this room.
I'm sorry. Look at him. He can't stand her. He won't even look at her. This man is hilarious. They need to just do a whole meme on him and put him on the Simpsons show. He's a hot. Look at him.
That I see today that has either crossed me, betrayed me. I had Judas in my camp, left or right, but yet when they reached across the aisle, I still fed them, I still clothed them, and I still was a friend to them, despite what they might say about me. And that's the difference between me and you. I lead with love, and I don't allow anybody or anyone to harden my heart. So all I can do is be the example that I want you to be as we grow through this, because we're gonna go through it, but let's grow together, guys. United we stand, divided we fall. So sorry again that we cannot have this meeting. Unfortunately, that means that things in the township cannot and will not get paid because the Board of Trustees, which is only 2, decided not to show up today. So that saddens my heart, because at the end of the day, I was a trustee for 8 years. I never not showed up to a meeting. If you disagree, if you don't like something, if you want to say no, if you want to pass on the vote, that's what you do. But you show up because you got elected to do the will of the people. You're not elected to do what you choose to do. We only have 2 board meetings every single month. And then one when it's a holiday. We only have 1 board meeting for this month of November. We don't have another until December. Now that put us in a predicament where we have to call a special board meeting just to take care of the everyday expenses. That's sad.
Oh, she is mad as hell. She mad.
It's so much to say. It's so little time. But I'm trying to tell you, just pay attention to what goes on. Pay attention to people that show up to meetings that don't live here, don't live in our township, don't live in certain cities, don't live anywhere, but always got something to say. But yet, news is why I tell you to do your research because you'll put them on display as they represent Thornton Township, let alone Dolton. They do not. And I mean it. They don't live here. So please do your research before you keep allowing people to speak negative about communities that they know nothing about. And that's again why I give you the coin of fake news. Because you don't fact check nothing. But
Oh my God. I'm trying to get the you said you was done. After this, we're gonna get a word from Gonzalez because he actually him and Carmen made a release. We knew they wasn't coming. We knew that she was gonna stand here and do this. So let's just listen.
Second, it's other communities that need some kind of attention.
Come on,
I don't
get
see
to
you
it.
guys up in their communities, talking to them, or listening to any of those aldermen or trustees or anybody that got something to say about someone in their community, but you're here and you keep dragging Thornton Township, where we are doing great over here. I want to give a special kudos to Keith Price. Keith Price has done a tremendous job over in the town. And I say he show up and show out, he does his job. And I love the fact that he has carried the torch, despite what others may think or say about him. But the people in Thornton Township are eating, they're eating good. And they have a different perspective of food choices. And what I mean by that is, I grew up on healthy living, which is when you pick it from the earth. So not all that canned good processed food. So we got green beans, potatoes, you name it, in the box. For those that's in here,
no. We know about listening to all that.
Y'all give a round of applause for showing up.
That was another about to be 5 minutes of that. Oh no, thank God I didn't watch all that. Y'all know I'll be having the head for her. Woo, God is good. I got to fast forward. Let's go.
All right, that concludes this business for this evening. I have nothing else to say.
Thank you.
Again, thank you so much. I will see you hopefully special meeting that I call. If they show up, if they do not, I'll see y'all in court. Thank you.
Okay, that was a mouthful. I do want to address one of the last things she said. She gave a shout out to Thicker Than a Snicker. Keith Price said that he's been on his job doing his due diligence, feeding the residents like his thick is supposed to. Also, we want to highlight that because we're going to do a deep dive. We want to highlight that I did verify what I said before. Mr. Keith Price and Tamika Price is actually on the Harvey. So it's the Harvey. I don't know if I said Harvey before, but I know he's on the Harvey Public Library District Board. Him and his wife. So we're going to be on a deep dive into Thicker Than a Snicker. Let's put him on a glass one more time. Yeah, because you mentioned how honorable he is, but we're going to pay attention to what's going on. We're gonna see what's going on. He got an election has to be coming up sometimes. You know, you may want to just push everybody out at this point. You know what I'm saying? Since I want to do the blackball thing, blackball the right people. You know, don't blackball the people who just want to speak up and have a little independence, have a different view. Blackball the people who cause trouble, real trouble, chaos emeralds, thugs. You know, I may sound like I'm hard or whatever, but I ain't showing I'm a thug. Bullying, harassment. Those are the people that you literally should blackball, not the ones who just have an opinion. But I'm just going to keep on going because now I think we're going to get to the part where we hear allegedly Jedediah confront critical smoker. Why, oh, why? Let me get a full perspective of this because I'm already like, I'm over this. I've been over this since before it even started. Should be ashamed.
How these go on compared to like how
Okay, here you go. With the glasses, bow-legged Lou with the flip-flops. Come on. Let me come over. I got to ask you a question. Something irrelevant. Do you like me or don't you like me? Because I'm a baby. Because I'm a kid. I want to know if you like me. Not that we all have the same objective is to just say no to Tiff, but no, do you like me? That's what I think this conversation is about, because bow-legged Lou coming over there with his ego. You know you're dealing with the ego. I'm gonna have to troll just a little bit. When you got glasses on inside, that's when you know they perpetrating fraud, or no disrespect. Some people wear glasses inside places when they're high. And I'm not saying you was high, Jedediah, but what the hell you doing? Okay? Look. And then you got Vivian over there like, oh shit. Look what's about to go down. Yeah, your favorite guy, the one that you speak up for. Let's see what he does. And let's see how amazing Critical Smoker handles this, because there are adults on the other side that's pretty much not beat for this. I heard the tail end, and I think I liked it. Let's play. Look at bow-legged Look. Turn the camera, because walk away, because this is what Jedediah do. You could tell in his camera, he already about to make his presence known, while Critical Smoker minding his business and just said, whoop, I'm gonna turn around. I'm not beat. This is what I'm seeing. Let me go behind where I'm supposed to be.
Because I don't really know you to have a real problem. So I don't care.
Well, the only time I ever spoke words to you was at that rally over there at the River Oaks Shopping Plaza. So I've never done anything. God damn it. I've never done anything.
Likewise. So I'm trying.
Tame the wild animal. Make sure that he in the right state of mind. Go ahead, hug him. You know, calm the beast down. The ego, you know what I'm saying? Look him in the eyes and tell him, you better behave. Whoever that is, thank you right there. Okay? Remind him that he's in the devil.
So
we're gonna have fun tonight. Bye.
Okay, so I don't care about that. I'll say what I say in an empty room or full room. I have my feelings because of all the stuff that was going on against me, unwarranted. And
I have my feelings. If somebody went under my post talking about feelings, nothing more than feelings, here go your boy. Thank God he didn't interrupt the meeting. You did better this time, Jedediah, but you're going some bullshit. Let's listen.
You were a part of that as a member of the team, and so my coming to you right now is I think that the mission is much bigger than personal beefs and angst, and I'm actually coming to you man to man to say, me and you really have had no interaction or beef.
Well, it can't be a beef if it's one way. Because I've never had anything against you, bro.
So there's a lot of things that I understood came from a team of people, and even when I came to Dolton, that team.
Here he go about his team. I some things that I understand about a team of people, and I'm just breaking this down in my own way. You hear Critical Smoker like it can't be a beef. This is one way. That's why I told y'all from the beginning. It can't be a beef with me and this guy if it's one way. If you're the one that want to be on the top, you got a problem with everybody doing their own different thing, and then you make it into a different subject, and then everybody hates Chris. It's not really like that, honestly. A little weird in the head, but you hear Critical Smoker, it can't be a one-way street. I don't have a problem with you. What are you talking about?
The team was very visible, it was very pointed, and it was very intentional. And that team was often referenced in videos. So now,
but I'm an individual though. I've never came to you like that. I've came to you shaking your hand, and you said you was a fan of mine, and the other people that you're talking about. I said you were standing out at the thing, and I said
an LNC recorder.
No. I have it clipped. I came up to you and I said, "How was Las Vegas?" And you say, "I didn't get a chance to do nothing. I didn't get a chance to gamble. I was out there working." And you say, "You look familiar. Who are you?" And I say, "Critical Smoker." Say, "How do I know your name?" I say, "LNC." And you say, "Oh, Late Night Crew. Oh, I'm a fan of yours, Burgundy Blue." And we kept it moving. Then when you had the pots and pan thing over at the village, I came over there and recorded you guys and showed you support that day.
Okay.
So I've never did anything to get ire from you, bro.
So I would say, again, where my perception came from, if I'm wrong, outside of that, I'm man enough to say you're not lying. I apologize to you if you see strays, but I was fighting a team, and I feel the same way. I feel like I was being attacked for no reason by a group of people, for no reason that I actually fucked with and was glad to try to work with. So I apologize to you, and I think that this mission is more important than those personal feelings, and that's why I came to you. I hope that there ain't got to be best friends, we ain't got to work together, but respect. I appreciate the work you do for the film, like me or not, and I apologize if you.
I have no reason to dislike you, Jay.
Okay.
Like I said, I've had very.
Next few minutes, we're gonna sit down and
we got.
Like I said, I've not had any interactions with you except for that one, and I spoke to you at the pot and pan thing, and that was it. You know, just because I'm with somebody don't mean I'm always affiliated with those people. He gave me my start, passed me the baton, and I do what I do.
Damn, that was the most honor about anybody. He gave you a start. You honored that.
When I met him that day, I'm sure you've seen the video, I had 13 subscribers. Okay, shouted me out, showed me how to navigate this YouTube thing.
Think about that.
They're not here anymore. I'm here.
Think about that.
My friend Rico here. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So it's us, bro. I ain't on that shit.
I think that honor is given where it's due. You are still here, and that's why the opportunity comes to me to apologize if it's deserving, and to say we ain't got to be best friends, but I respect the conversation, and at least just focus on the fight. I have no problem with critical smoke. And you're right. You never done anything to redirect. I just thought I was fighting the team. That's it. So
no,
think about it.
It wasn't a thing. We were all individuals.
Okay.
And all this bullshit brought us together to avenge.
I heard what he said.
You don't got a sick part right here, always looking for attention, causing the problem in your head. Now y'all heard it here. This is the issue with Jedediah. Instead of people going on and just making up stuff, you can hear critical smokers say directly, just because I'm affiliated with someone doesn't mean I'm like I support everything they do, you know, and that's being human. We are affiliated with different people. Sometimes we come together on a project, sometimes we work together, but that doesn't mean that we support everything they do and we have to be blackballed because you and that person got into something. He acknowledged that him and Critical Smoker had no issues. Critical Smoker never said anything bad about him, never made a video or anything. But my thing is that why do you feel like you still have to take it upon yourself to confront this man? I'm showing you guys behavior. This is dysfunctional behavior. That's why you have a lot of growing to do, Jedediah. Honestly, if he didn't respond the way he responded, this could have turned into a different situation, because after Jedediah noticed that this man wasn't not even considering you, he like, yo, basically, I don't know you. Like, I don't have no problem with you. You just like somebody that's doing the same thing we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, we all here covering, doing what we got to do, could come together like Voltron and, you know, cease. But that can't happen when you have someone like this. So you're asking for a truce or peace treaty with Critical Smoker, and he didn't even know that he had anything to do with nothing. That is ridiculousness. And I think you should have noticed that when he let anybody stream his lives. He said, long as you give him credit, you know, you respect the platform, he's not choosing any side. And that why you, to me, had to come and figure it out. Like, I need to figure out what's going on with him. He ain't choosing no side, so he gotta be with them. And that's not how it works. That's very childish. The gang mentality, I promise you, the cult and gang mentality is the downfall of our nation. Everyone has to stand on their own. They have to be able to reevaluate and extra reevaluate content, information, people, the way they move, what they have done, what they have not done. You can't just look at things at face value and react, okay? Right? Gonna have to give y'all some therapeutic nursing teaching here. So I'm gonna have to say shout out to Critical Smoker. Let's see if there's anything else that this man said. I just had to give my synopsis. Poor Jedediah. Poor you. Poor baby. Baby. What's wrong with you?
So now we off doing our own franchise.
Got it. All right, man. If I may. Day one? Hello?
Always.
My man, let me walk.
And y'all heard me at first. I was like, who is that, Jedediah? Who is that? I said, who is confronting Critical Smoker? And it's his ass. So again, the unnecessary. God be the glory that Critical Smoker is a great guy and knows how to do conflict resolution, especially when you're dealing with people who are attention seeking and have some issues. Honestly, Jedediah, you're showing that you have issues. Honestly, you can't let stuff just die and move forward with it. You lash out at people and then you try to change the narrative. You gaslight residents into coming out to talk for you so they can obscure the narrative. You know, this is your MO. This is not the first time you do these type of things, and you really need to stop. You're too old for this. Is this enough? Like, I'm really concerned about you because Tony, I have mad love for you. You're a human being. You have some type of heart, but you're just weird and you're damaged. And you don't want to fix yourself. You want to stay in the same porosity of chaos and everybody's against me. When you make everybody against you by the things you do, you literally make things in your head as you just did. Critical Smoker has nothing against you and you made it up in your head. You do this. And that's exactly what you did with me from the beginning. Whatever you felt towards me, you know, maybe I wasn't your cup of tea. Maybe I was too much of a rebel. But the difference was you tried to possibly put me under your wings, control what I was saying, and it didn't work. So it went from that to you hating me and you disrespecting me on Dolton politics. You have a lot to fix. You have a lot to repent for. Okay? Honestly, just behaviors in itself. I'm glad you just got a monkey and not a child. You, oh my God. Did I say enough? Man, I think I said enough. We are an hour into it. What I'm going to end up doing is we're going to be doing another deep dive. We have a lot to keep y'all up to date on. We have a lot of flashbacks to do. Case updates that we have touched in the past. We're going to continue to do the same thing that we do, even though you see me call some gen out, move over. You know, I'm always consistent if we keep it real. And I think, and I believe, and I know the information that I share is pretty deep. So what I will say in regards to what happened tonight, because I did not even make a response or talk about what happened in the meeting. Basically, Gonzalez was not about to play. He said they already in the basement, and I ain't going in the basement. We ain't showing up. Now, this is a chess move, but I do believe that Tiffany is going to forward this to the courts and try to sue them to force them to come to the meetings. I do believe, and this is just my opinion based on the situation and legally looking at it, Carmen may have reason not to come to the meeting, especially if Keith Price, her favorite thicker than a snicker, is there and Carmen has a restraining order against him. That is no way that she should come and risk her life for somebody like this when we know he like to punch people in the head, in the face, and all types of stuff. And that's not allegedly. We read the court case, Keith. Okay, so when it comes to Gonzalez, now I support him 100%. Like I said, he's in a very hard position, and he walked out before because he had to, and he didn't show up this time, I believe so, because he had to. But what that goes to say, the judge may force him definitely and Carmen to attend these meetings. Because if you have no legal stance not to, such as what Carmen has, it may, you know what I'm saying. So with that goes to say, there may be some things that Gonzalez can do, especially highlighting if they don't have police there. There is probable cause to say that people have run up on Gonzalez. And maybe we'll talk about that later on in the deep dive. You know what I'm saying? We got to set some strategies up. for Thornton. You know what I'm saying? Because allegedly he got $9 million surplus, and Tiffany's still trying to spend it, still trying to get her hands on it. And we're saying, just say no to little Tiff Tiff. Hold on. Do I got a picture of my baby girl? Listen, I ain't gonna let this get past me tonight. Hold up. Christopher Gonzalez, let's put his statement up there. I was just about to get off, but I just now noticed it. Let's put his, what is that? Yeah, that's the statement. Okay, let's see what he got to say. Thank you. Hit the like button. I'm glad that you guys are here with GRACELEVI for immediate release October 30th. What was this? That was just the last one. I don't think this was the most recent one. The statement has been issued to Thornton Township trustee Gonzalez in response to the October 30th Thornton Township special board meeting. 7 days before the meeting, we request a realistic and streamlined agenda focus on the essential business. However, this request was ignored, and instead, the administration continued to propagate with a propaganda show. I choose not to participate in the ongoing attempts to politicize and misuse the Board of Trustees meeting as a platform for verbally abusing and intimidating board members. Yes, and constituents. I do apologize. It was highly unprofessional for Ms. Hinyard to deny Trustee Carlisa the opportunity to attend the meeting via phone, saying there any longer felt like an injustice to my fellow trustee. So sorry, I apologize. I've been up since 3:00 this morning. I'm doing good though, girl. I'm doing good. Staying there any longer felt like an injustice to my fellow trustee. Thank you for your support as I continue to fight for transparency, accountability for our township as its resident. Sincerely, Christopher Gonzalez. So we're going to look out to see if he makes another statement about tonight. I would assume it's the same thing. I don't know how legal that stance is. It is an honorable stance, but how legal it is, I'm not sure at this point. So I think, what was I about to show? I'm about to show Tiffany little big old head. Let me just put her on a glass. I put a nice picture of her right now. And then we're going to put that picture up there to remind you guys. So what we're going to be doing is closing off. This is basically going to be split up where we're going to do is like EP2 of the Dolton and Thornton deep dives. And we're going to just keep doing different episodes. I probably could do a little subtitle so you guys can see it. Just know I put that work out there. I'm doing the research. Okay. So I wanted to see this guy. I have to always remember something. That just diet nonsense threw me off. Always with his shit. Fucking around. Causing trouble. Shout out to Critical Smoker for not falling for it. Critical Smoker's like, I'm not beat. Get out your feelings. Okay. Oh, hold on, y'all. Why y'all want to go and do that? Oh, okay. Ooh. It's why are you mad at me? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to put something back on the screen. I wanted to find out one more person. There's one more individual that I need us to look up for. And that was what I want to close off on. I was looking to see, was this other individual, was he running for mayor? Or was he running for, there we go. Was he running for, I'm doing the wrong thing. Or trustee. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little tired. I'm getting to it. All right. I'm going to put this back on the screen. Give me 1 second. And I'm going to show this individual. And if y'all know anything about this man, let me know. We're going to be doing a deep dive on him too. I got it. Oh, look at him. His name is Sidney Moore. This is what I wanted to show y'all guys. Sidney Moore. I believe that he was running for Thornton supervisor. And I'm going to verify that. I said, look, that forehead made me find him. No disrespect, Sidney Moore. But there was a post in on his page. And let me see. He said that he was running for either Dolton mayor, or I believe it's Thornton supervisor. We're going to verify this information. I want you to pay attention to this man. So I got a 5-finger forehead, baby. Yeah, put it on the glass. I got a 5-finger forehead, but that got to be 7. No disrespect. I'm just cracking jokes. So we want to keep our eye on him. I do believe he's running for supervisor, but I'm going to verify. He didn't make an announcement, but that does not mean that he put his paperwork in. So I said what I said. Y'all know I'm always keep it 100. I don't have time to be playing with people. I think we all have to be grown and adult. We can agree to not disagree. You don't always have to have all your stuff answered. You know, you don't always have to confront everything. You have to have an emotional integrity. But just know sometimes when you confront people, you may get what you're asking for. You see what I'm saying? You could confront me nicely, and I probably would have been nice, like Critical Smoker, but you came out guns swinging like a girl on me, like, oh. So I had to come back like, pow. You see that right there? You got to get a little smooth with yours. I'm just playing, y'all. Stop the violence. But anyway, y'all see what it is. I ain't here to play with Jedediah ass. With that goes to say, I love you guys. I'm going to put one of my Hebrew brothers music on, my favorite song. And this is that Jedediah. This is Jedediah. This is dedicated to you until you get your life together.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Most High and the power of his might.
Get it
Put
together.
on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Off with his head.
Devil wanna try it, so it's off with his head. Repent, the time is now, cause you can't talk when you dead. Bible study in the AM, you should walk what it says. Straight and narrow path like a walk on the ledge. Only difference, I won't fall off cause the Most High got me go to war for the Abba. I'm a Maccabees, probably. Mashiach is the blueprint, so we fact machine copy. For him we are the students, so let's pack it, read properly.
Get the highlighter, I light higher, he's a higher light. Bond with him, like bonfires on a quiet night. We forge demons to get from bias. Be Messiah-like, scorch demons like wildfire. We the fire type, spirit wall. They not our equals, this is not a fight. Don't get involved, just delete them like you ain't typing right. When Abba calls, you must receive them like you the satellite. Use this light as a tool of might, you know, hammer type.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass. Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Every election. So now, because they can't beat me, they got to do this smear campaign to convince public opinion that I'm bad for them.
So you said 2 elections. You were first elected in 2021?
No, 2013 was my first election for trustee. I was a trustee. I sat where they are.
Right.
That's why I know the law.
Council.
Yes.
Elected mayor 2021.
Yes.
Terms 4 years?
Yes.
Okay. Plans of running for re-election?
I'm running for both my seats. And I'm going to win them.
So, and when is the election for Thornton Township?
2025.
So those elections are the same time?
They are.
Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Would you like to learn a brand new and innovative way to invest your extra money that has a low barrier to entry and low competition? What if I told you that there's a guaranteed method to get up to 18 to 20% return on your investment? Tax lien and deed purchasing is the only way to get into the real estate market through the back door. No credit and no loans needed. This method isn't commonly taught, and therefore the competition is very low, for now. Put together a 14-hour info-packed course which will teach you everything you'll need to know to get started. Learn at your own pace, step-by-step guided video and aids to start you on the TLC deed investment process. The course offers many learning tools for new investors, helping ensure you safely invest in tax liens and deeds. Contact us today and join the buyback team.